Tiecon 2023, and I am with Tagility. So, if you guys can introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Noman Hamid. I'm one of the co-founders of Tagility.
Wonderful.
Hi, I'm Mo Ahmed, another one of the co-founders.
Okay, wonderful. So, if you guys can give us a summary on what you do and immigration stuff.
Sure. So basically what we do is we help deal with H-1B issues. We have a very simple process where if a U.S. employer doesn't get lucky with the H-1B registration, they need an employer, we hire them, we use the immigration system, expedited system, bring them to the U.S., to Canada, set them up. We assist in payment, and they can continue working without disruption. If they want permanent residence down the road, become Canadian, we do that. Family can come in, get a work permit, and settle in Canada.
Okay, wonderful. I do have a lot of friends who are, currently going through that issue. So, how can someone contact you?
Sure, we've got a LinkedIn site, we've got email, mo@tagility.ca. And it's a much different experience in Canada in terms of immigration. Like within 3.5 years, you can be a citizen versus on the US side, you've got 15 years basically for a green card, right? So very different process. Happy to help. Yeah.
I will say, I don't know if this is controversial or not, but what would be your reasoning, or how would you persuade people to move to Canada? Because a lot of people don't take that route because they don't want to go to Canada. So what would you say about that?
Well, I would say many people want to work for a really great U.S. employer. Why not do it in Canada where you can get a work permit? There isn't a quota or a lottery, so more certainty. There's a merit-based immigration system, so you can stay, and you kind of get the best of both worlds. You can be in Canada, secure your status, but still work for your American company.
I see. Okay, that's actually
Look, we had one of our first candidates was from New Jersey, and he was hesitant on moving to Toronto. But after a year, he doesn't want to move back to the U.S. The quality of life in Toronto or in Canada is very good compared to some U.S. locations, right? There's free Medicare if you have a family. It's a very different country, so not just the immigration, but it's a very good place to live. A little bit more accepting. Like I'm from Vancouver, we've got a big Punjabi community there. Toronto has a big community, so it's pretty good. We're both immigrants, so we've really enjoyed the Canadian experience. A little bit different in the U.S., but there's a lot of people moving. So last year there was 1 million immigrants to Canada. Majority of them were Indian nationals, right? So it's going to get bigger, the community there, and it's a good place to live, So, yeah.
I'll give you one interesting statistic. If you're interested in India, very few people know that there are actually more Punjabi ministers in the Canadian government than the Indian government.
Oh, yeah.
So Indians have done tremendously well and will continue to do so in Canada.
No, literally, Canada is just called mini Punjab at this point, which is kind of interesting. But what brings you guys to Tiecon?
So many companies here that are in tech, they have the need. So meeting with great founders, interesting VCs, just sharing ideas and trying to help with some of these problems that they're facing.
Okay, cool. Anything you'd like to add to that? How has your, experience been so far at Tiecon?
Awesome. I'm on the Vancouver chapter of Thai, and so I've been coming for a number of years. It's great to see it back in person.
Yeah.
Last couple of years, we've missed seeing everyone. It's a great community, so very glad to be here.
Yeah. Okay.